Hello, everyone, and welcome to our monthly Health and Wellness Insight series. Each month, we bring you the latest and most practical industry trends and innovations in the world of supplements and functional health. If you're interested in exploring more health market insights, feel free to visit our information hub. And if you're looking for ODM or OEM partnership opportunities, we'd love to connect and collaborate on creating more valuable products and market breakthroughs. Now, let's join our two hosts and dive into this month's topic.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're looking into something many of us, or people we know, start to feel that shift from just a little joint ache to, well, a real block on just getting around.
It really does creep up on you, doesn't it? That feeling of, oh, I don't think I'll go for that walk today. My knee's bothering me.
Exactly. And it starts small, maybe when getting up from a chair, but it can escalate.
It really can. And the scale is pretty staggering. We're talking over half of people over 50 dealing with knee pain, stiffness, less mobility.
Wow, over 50%.
Yeah. And the frustrating part, so many people put off dealing with it until it's really severe. Then you're looking at, potentially risky surgeries or expensive treatments.
So our mission today is figuring out what's physically going wrong in the joints, and maybe more importantly, why the standard ways of trying to help early on seem to be, well, missing the mark for so many.
Precisely. If early care is key, we need to know why it's not happening effectively.
Right. Let's get into the mechanics then. If joints start getting stuck, what's actually breaking down in there?
Okay, so the star player, or maybe the unsung hero, inside the joint is the cartilage. It's this soft, smooth tissue. Think of it like the body's own high-tech shock absorber between the bones.
The shock absorber. Got it.
And joint failure isn't just about getting older. It's really about that structure wearing down, that cartilage thinning out, getting rough.
And when that happens?
Well, when that shock absorber fails, you lose the cushion, bones get closer, there's more friction, more grinding, and that's when things start to feel stiff, painful, like the system is locking up.
Okay, so simple wear and tear over time is one factor, but what else speeds up that breakdown? It can't just be age.
No, definitely not just age. There are a few key things that accelerate it. One is losing some of that natural joint lubricant fluid. Less lubrication means
More friction.
Exactly. More friction, more wear. Then there's the impact of long-term heavy load. That could be from, say, carrying extra weight for years or maybe overuse in certain activities. It just puts constant stress on that cartilage.
Makes sense.
And yeah, you've also got genetics playing a role. And any past injuries can definitely predispose a joint to earlier problems.
And you mentioned before we started, it's not just the cartilage, right? There are other support systems involved.
Absolutely crucial point. We can't forget the supporting cast. Good blood circulation is vital. It brings all the nutrients the joint needs to try and repair itself and stay healthy.
Okay, nutrients are key.
And the other big one is muscle. Strong muscles around a joint act like protective armor. They stabilize it, absorb some of the shock themselves. If those muscles weaken, the joint takes the full brunt of every impact.
Like losing its protective shield.
That's a great way to put it. The joint becomes much more vulnerable.
So it's this complex system breaking down. But if we know preventative care is important, why are the common supplements like glucosamine and chondroitin often not doing the trick, especially for older people?
That really hits on the accessibility issue. Think about how most of these are delivered. Capsules, tablets.
It's standard pills.
For an older person, maybe someone already taking multiple medications, or just anyone who finds swallowing pills difficult. That's a genuine barrier. It's psychologically off-putting and physically hard for some. The very act of taking the support becomes a chore or impossible.
So the delivery method itself is a hurdle, a literal hard pill to swallow.
Literally. And it's not just the format. There's another big limitation.
Which is?
The source of the ingredients. Most of these popular joint products use things like collagen or chondroitin that come from animal sources.
Ah, okay. So that excludes quite a few people.
Right off the bat, yeah. Vegetarians, vegans, people with specific dietary restrictions due to allergies or religious reasons, they're just shut out from these options. It really limits choice and inclusivity.
So we need innovation that tackles both how people take it and what's in it.
Exactly. Friendlier, more needs-based solutions.
And that's where things are starting to change. What do these newer approaches look like?
We're seeing a really interesting shift towards formats that are just easier. Things like fruit jellies or gel packs.
Like a little snack.
Pretty much. It takes away that whole pill swallowing issue. It makes taking your joint support easy, maybe even pleasant. It integrates into your day differently.
That makes a huge difference in consistency, I'd imagine.
Huge. And alongside that, there's a growing focus on developing plant-based formulas, vegan options using ingredients not derived from animals.
So that opens the door for all those people who were excluded before.
Precisely. It removes that dietary barrier, widens the options massively. It's about making joint support accessible to, well, pretty much everyone who might need it.
So changing the format from a pill to something like a jelly and using plant-based ingredients, that fundamentally changes who can actually access early preventative joint care.
It makes proactive care a realistic choice for many more people rather than just waiting until the pain forces them into action.
Looking at the bigger picture then, it seems clear that making maintenance easy, accessible, inclusive, that's far better than waiting for severe pain and needing bigger interventions later.
It absolutely is. Something as simple as getting the nutrients you need shouldn't be a daily struggle.
So wrapping this up for you, our listener, what we've really uncovered is that improving mobility isn't just about discovering some magic new ingredient. It's very much about delivery, making sure that help can actually reach the people who need it easily.
Yeah, it's a practical challenge as much as a scientific one.
And here's something to think about. How often do seemingly small innovations, maybe in food science, just changing a texture, like from a pill to a jelly, or switching an ingredient source from animal to plant, how often do these small tweaks totally change the game for who gets access to vital health benefits?
Yeah.
And ultimately how that shapes their ability to stay active and enjoy life for longer.
Thank you to our two hosts for their insightful discussion. That wraps up this episode of our Knowledge series. If you have any thoughts on today's topic or want to explore more about the health supplement market and product trends, feel free to visit our info hub or reach out to us directly through our website. And if you're looking for ODM or OEM collaboration, we warmly invite you to partner with us to create impactful next-generation wellness products. Thank you for tuning in. We look forward to connecting with you again next time.